Hi friends, welcome to Whisper and Learn channel, where you practice English and learn important life lessons. Every video has a story to help you improve your listening skills. These stories are simple, clear, and perfect for beginners. Learning English doesn't have to be hard. With stories, it's fun and easy. Are you ready to listen, learn, and grow? Let's start the story together now.
It was a cold winter morning in the small town of Brightwood. Snow covered the streets. The air was cold. People walked quickly, their heads down. They tried to stay warm. In the middle of the busy street, there was a man named Ben. Ben was an older man with a kind face. He worked as a janitor at the local library. Ben started every morning with hot tea. He liked to walk to work. This morning was no different. As he walked, he noticed something. People were not smiling. They didn't talk to each other. They all looked busy or sad. Ben thought, I wish I could make people feel better. When Ben arrived at the library, he saw a girl. She stood outside. She looked cold and lost. She held a small backpack. She stared at the ground. Ben saw her thin jacket. She held her arms close to her body. Her cheeks were red from the cold. Ben walked up to her and smiled. Good morning, he said. Are you okay? The girl looked up. She seemed surprised. Her wide eyes met Ben's. For a moment she said nothing. Then she nodded. Ben's smile seemed to make her feel better. Come in, Ben said. He opened the library door. It's warm in here. The girl hesitated. Then she stepped inside. The library was warm. She sighed softly. Ben led her to a chair near the heater. Sit here, he said. You will feel better. Ben left for a moment. He came back with a cup of hot chocolate. The smell filled the air. He handed it to her. Here you go, he said. What's your name? The girl held the cup tightly. She let the warmth fill her hands. I'm Lily, she said softly. Thank you. Ben sat down across from her. His eyes were kind. Why were you outside in the cold, Lily? He asked. Lily looked down at her cup. She hesitated. Then she said, We just moved here. My mom is looking for a job. Things are hard right now. I was waiting for her to pick me up. Her voice was quiet. Ben could hear the sadness in it. Ben listened. He nodded as she spoke. "That sounds tough," he said, "but you are very brave. Moving to a new place isn't easy." Lily looked up at him. For the first time she smiled. It was small and shy, but it was a smile. Ben's heart warmed. "You can come here anytime," he said. The next day, Ben saw Lily again. She was with her mother. Her mother had kind eyes but looked tired. Her coat was old. She carried a bag, like she had just run errands. She smiled warmly at Ben. She walked up to him. "Thank you for helping my daughter yesterday," she said. "Lily told me about your kindness. It's been a hard time for us, but your smile and help made her day better." Ben smiled. "Sometimes a small act of kindness can make a big difference," he said. Lily stood quietly by her mother. She looked more relaxed than before. She looked at Ben with trust and gratitude. "Mr. Ben," she said softly, "the hot chocolate you gave me was the best I've ever had. Thank you." Ben chuckled. "I'm glad you liked it, Lily. Come in anytime you need to warm up." Lily's mother looked around the library. "This place is beautiful," she said. "We haven't visited places like this since we moved. Lily loves books." Ben nodded. "Books are like friends. They are always here for you. This library is for everyone. Please visit anytime." Her mother's eyes softened. She looked at her daughter. "We will come back." "Thank you, Mr. Ben." As they left, Lily turned back. She waved at Ben. Ben waved back. He felt warmth in his heart. He had seen a change in Lily. There was hope in her eyes now. That evening, Ben thought about them. He wondered how else he could help. Maybe he could find books for Lily. Maybe he could help her mother feel welcome. When Lily and her mother visited again, Ben greeted them with a smile. He gave Lily a book. "I think you will like this," he said. "It's about a girl who finds her inner strength." Lily's face lit up. "Thank you, Mr. Ben. I will read it today." Her mother smiled. "You've done so much for us," she said. "It means so much to see Lily happy." "It's my pleasure," Ben said. "Remember, you are always welcome here." Weeks turned into months. Lily and her mother came to the library often. Lily loved reading. She explored books with excitement. Ben checked on her and gave her new books to read. Her mother found a job nearby. Each time they saw Ben, they smiled. Lily and her mother talked often about Ben. "That man doesn't know how much his smile helped us," her mother said. Lily, now more confident, began smiling more too. One evening, Lily's mother had good news. She had been promoted at her job. "Do you remember when we moved here, Lily?" she asked. "We had little hope. Then we met Mr. Ben. His kindness gave me courage." Lily nodded. "He made me feel happy, Mom. I want to be like him when I grow up." Years passed. Lily grew into a kind young woman. She volunteered at the library. She shared books with children and always smiled, just like Ben had done. When Lily graduated from high school, Ben attended the ceremony. Lily ran to hug him. "Thank you, Mr. Ben," she said. "Your smile changed everything for us." Ben, now older, smiled back. "You've made me proud, Lily. Keep sharing kindness." Lily became a teacher in Brightwood. She hung a sign in her classroom. "A smile can change someone's day." She told her students about Ben and how he helped her. Years later, Ben sat in the library. A boy walked up to him. "Mr. Ben," he said, "my teacher, Miss Lily, told me about you. Thank you for helping her." Ben smiled. "I'm glad to see your kindness has reached you too." The boy said, "She said you made her believe in good people." Ben's heart swelled with pride. He thought about how a small smile had changed so many lives. Lily visited Ben one day with her students. They brought cards and thanked him. "Your kindness changed my life," Lily said. "Now I try to share that kindness every day." Ben's eyes filled with tears. He smiled and said, "Thank you, Lily. Seeing you pass on kindness is the best gift." And so, Ben's kindness lived on, spreading from one heart to another. Even small gestures can make the world a better place.
Thank you so much for watching today's story. We hope you enjoyed practicing your English with us. Remember, every day is a chance to improve your skills. Keep listening to English stories and learning life lessons. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell so you never miss a new story. We can't wait to see you in the next video. Keep learning, stay positive, and see you soon.